Macbeth meets Walter White, featuring me, Eric, and Benson. How far is it to Forest? Walt! What the? Who are these people? Who are you, Hank? All hail, Master Chef, King of the Underworld. All hail, Walter White, King of the Sky. All hail, Mr. White, who will soon be a lord. In this moment, Walter White expresses silence. Hey, Walt, do you know these people and what they mean by King of the Sky, Walt? Hail, hail, hail. You will both be promoted, but you will lose it in the future. So all hail, Walter and Hank. Hank, they must be talking about our promotions. I don't know what they mean by kind of the sky, Hank. Well, that could be a metaphor for something. In this moment, the witches magically disappear. Part 3 begins now. The guards are asleep now, so you can go do what you wanted to do now. At this time, Walter enters Gale's room. He enters Gale's room. When Walter leaves Gale's room, he has blood on himself. Walter, what were you doing that made you come home so late? I was handling business and preparing for my next chemistry class. Okay, Walter, try not to come home late again. Okay, Skylar. Walter, who were you calling? The principal. I was asking for a day off tomorrow. Walter, what is in your hands? Ingredients for my next class's science experiment. Okay, wait. I'll leave you to it then. Skylar leaves the scene. Suddenly, there's a knocking sound from the outside. Don't worry, that was not your door at your house. It was just me. Who is it? Skylar re-enters. I forgot to ask you, but what takes you so long? If you're just preparing for your next class, then you shouldn't be taking as long as you do. I don't want to talk about it right now, Skylar. Both of them finish washing their hands in the water. Once they finish washing in the water, they both slip away to bed. Part 4 starts now. Hank and Jesse drove a 2006 Jeep Commander, while 3 of Jack Welter's gang members followed them via a car. I hear them! There they are. It'll be just us tonight. At this moment, Jack Welter's gang member 1 starts shooting at their car. And then Jack Welter's gang members, they ambushed Hank. Hank started shooting back and pushing them back. Jesse went to go run off and hide somewhere away from all the fighting while it happened. Jack Welter's gang member 1 ends up shooting Hank. Erg! Goodbye, you filthy DEA agent. Jack Welter's gang member 1 now shoots Hank in the head and finishes him. Mission accomplished, boys. Well, we got half of our job done. Let's finish the other half by killing Jesse. Well, that's if we can find him. At this point, Jesse is thinking to himself, man, bro, they just killed Hank, man. What the freak, bro? Are you serious right now, bro? I gotta get out of here and escape from Mr. White Man. So, Jesse flees off into the distance, and you can barely see him. He becomes a pixel and goes way out in the mountains. Part 5 begins now. By the pricking of my thumbs, something monstrous this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks. Walter comes in. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you know. Speak. Demand. Will answer. Or you want answers from our masters. Call them. I want to see them. The witches do a dance, and then Walter suddenly sees a vision. The apparition says, beware, Mike. He might be old, but he can be extremely bold. Why should I be scared? I am the danger. The second apparition said, no one can outcook you. Make crystal more pure than you. Okay, I won't go out of business, but I already knew that. Tell me something useful, please. Then the third apparition says, you won't die, Mike marches by. Like I said, I am the danger. Seek no further. Answer no further. I guess I understand what you meant by. You will both be promoted, but you will lose it in the future. Then the witches dance again, and then they disappear. Walter comes out of the room and Bob finds him. What are you doing, my lord? Don't worry about me. What are you doing here? Mike ran to England. How treacherous. I'll get his whole home and family destroyed. Let's go there. Part 6, where Walter and Mike fight it out. Settle down, Walter, unless you want me to kill you just like you did to your brother. I don't know what you think I've done, but if we were to fight, I've already won. Don't lie to me, Walt. You've corrupted this country and made it a living hellscape. Besides, you're not even armed. Walter quickly pulls out his revolver and aims at Mike's head. Do you still think you can talk that talk? I think it's about time to shut you up. The fight commences and an intense gunfight ensues. Multiple bullets fly by and graze Mike as he is taken by surprise that Walter had a gun. But thanks to his police training, he pulls out his gun and hits Walter directly in the head, ending the fight. Mike picks up Walter's crown and hands it over to Gus. All hail the new King of Scotland, Gus! Part 7. Now that Gustavo Fring is the king, the kingdom is no longer influenced by Walter White, and it is a lot more peaceful, much less bloodshed, and much more unity in Scotland. Such a wonderful day. Yes, indeed. And you, my lord, are proving to be a very good lord. Bob enters the scene. Is the weather beautiful? Or is it the fact that this evil, treasonous Walter no longer steps on this world? He put it upon himself with all the trouble he had made. We all saw it coming, but he couldn't stop it once he stabbed Gale. It doesn't matter. Now we can rebuild the kingdom into its former glory. And even better than its former glory. And that's who. Hey, what about the addition of a fast food chicken shop? Yes, and the fast food chicken shop, of course. The most perfect fast food chicken shop there is. In the end, Walter's impact on the Kingdom of Scotland would be visible forever, but it changed how Scotland was viewed and ran entirely.